The Storyteller's Vault. In the heart of China, nestled amidst the hills of Aguata, stood an ancient obi, a storyteller's hut. Its clay walls were engraved with intricate Nsibidi symbols, whispers of the tales stored within. It was called Yulo Akuko Ifo, the Storyteller's Vault, and only one person held its key. Neka, the village griot. Neka was no ordinary storyteller. Her voice carried the cadence of the wind rushing through palm fronds and the depth of the Agamili River's flow. Children and elders alike would gather under the Udala tree outside her hut, waiting for her to speak. Each night, her stories came alive, painting vivid pictures in the minds of her listeners. But there was a secret to Neka's art, a secret that no one knew. The vault was not merely a repository of tales. It was alive. The spirits of ancestors, forgotten gods, and legendary heroes resided within. They whispered their stories to Neka, urging her to keep them alive. One Harmattan season, the peace of China was shattered. A band of treasure hunters arrived, drawn by rumors of the vault's power. Led by a cunning Igala warrior named Akali, they believed the vault held untold riches, not stories. One moonless night, Akali and his men crept to the vault, armed with tools to break it open. Neka, sensing danger, hurried to the obi. The night was eerily silent, save for the dry rustle of leaves. "Who goes there?" Neka's voice echoed, firm and fearless. Akali stepped forward, his men fanning out behind him. "Old woman, hand over the vault. We know its worth." Neka chuckled, her laughter low and knowing. "You seek wealth but cannot comprehend its value." Undeterred, Akali signaled his men to proceed. As they struck the door with their tools, the earth beneath their feet began to tremble. The Nsibidi symbols on the walls glowed faintly, then blazed with light. A voice, deep and resonant, erupted from the vault. "Who dares disturb the sanctity of our stories?" The treasure hunters froze, their tools clattering to the ground. From the glowing symbols emerged ghostly figures, warriors, kings, and sages from generations past. They encircled Akali and his men, their eyes burning like coals. "You seek gold," the spirits intoned, "but stories are the true treasures of the land. Without them, you are nothing." Terrified, Akali fell to his knees. "Spare us, great ones. We were blind to your wisdom." Neka stepped forward, her face calm but resolute. "Leave China and never return. Tell your people that the greatest wealth lies not in gold but in the tales that bind us." The men fled, and the spirits receded into the vault. From that day on, the villagers of China guarded the vault with renewed reverence, knowing that their stories were their lifeblood. Neka continued her craft, her voice weaving the past and present together. And so, the storyteller's vault remained, a beacon of wisdom and the eternal soul of China.